Davinci Fitness and Performance. This is what I like to call Davinci Uncut, and basically it's just no real editing, no anything like that, no green screen anything. It's usually just I like to ask you guys a question every Sunday, most of the time relating to fitness, or like the one I did last week, it was more informational stuff like that. And so this week I have to kind of tell a story for you to understand where I'm coming from, I guess. And so, as little by little, I'll let y'all know more about me. And my mom, she's seen one of them where I guess gave a background on myself about drugs and stuff like that. And I guess Mom, you're gonna see this one too. And I don't even think she knows this, so this should be interesting. Growing up, I didn't grow up in the best of environments, best neighborhoods, stuff like that. And in this particular time, I think it was like 16, 17, somewhere around in there. And I remember I was working 2 jobs. So I was working they were side by side. I was manager at Pizza Hut and Wendy's at the same time. I go to school, and 3 or 4 days a week I'll work at one, be a manager. 3 or 4 days a week I'll work at the other, whatever it is. And my mom, she always had 2 or 3 jobs, always. I think at this time she was like a teacher during the weekdays and nurse on the weekends. And for some reason though, even with all of our jobs and money coming in, it just wasn't making ends meet. And so this was like the worst of the worst time where, just if we didn't have the rent money, bill money, something of that nature, I remember we were going to lose our house. It was like a long time ago, so I don't remember the exact specifics. But came down to no matter what we pulled together, savings, money, the next check come in, whatever we had, it just wasn't going to get it done. And so me, I never, I always was around that stuff with my friends, selling drugs and stuff like that, but I never, just because my mom and dad did crack, it never was anything that I wanted to be a part of. And I didn't, have nothing against them. We were still friends, it's just maybe their thing. I just, went on about my business. And so in this particular time, it was just worse to worse, and I couldn't think of anything else to do. And so I always, kept focused. This particular time, it was just a mental breakup. I don't have no other options. So I went to one of my friends, was like, hey, I need to get in the game more or less. And basically what he told me is the opposite of what I tell you guys. He was like, you ain't built for this, man. This ain't you. You actually have a chance to get out, to make it. You're one of few that's going to college. You got A's, you do sports. You ain't built for this, man. And then everyone respected my mom in the community. So they were like, if I let you do this and something happened, man, your mom will never forgive us. Go home. And it's crazy to think about that, because most people, just automatically get an assumption that, oh, they're drug dealers, they're hoodlums, they're this and that. And it's, all of them, I guess they do it for their different reasons, but in the end, the people that you think are the worst, they actually, cared about you and kept you on the straight and narrow. If I'm doing something wrong, hey man, shouldn't you be training to do this? Hey, what you doing at this party? Shouldn't you be here? Don't you gotta track me tomorrow? Go do this. Hey man, I'm about to lose my house. Let me go ahead and do this. No man, you can't do this. You need to go home. And it's crazy that some of my support system end up being those people. Even now to this day, I rarely go back to where I was, raised at, just because of the stigma of, you never get out the hood and you never want to go back that way. But I still see them same people, and they still, show love. Hey man, you doing your thing, man. Glad you made it out, this and that. And so this was a long, drawn out way to say, I guess, who or what is your support system? Because no matter who we are, no matter how focused and driven we think we might be, you can go that 364 days. On that 365th day when you be like, man, fuck it, man, I can miss a day. I don't gotta go run a day. I don't gotta go jogging. I don't gotta eat this salad. I don't gotta lift these heavy weights. Whatever it might be you choose as your fitness endeavor, who is the person that's gonna say, you need to get this done? Is it the spouse that says, hey honey, get up. You said you gotta run every day at 6. Is it your homeboy that say, hey man, hey, it's 5 o'clock. You said you're gonna meet me at the gym. Where the hell you at? Is it your kids who gonna say, hey dad, we said we doing 10 push-ups a day for the New Year's resolution? who is it that's your support system? And in this particular instance, like growing up, it was my community, my neighborhood. All of them more or less protected me to make sure that I got to where I needed to go. Like, it's some of the strangest things happen. Like, as a senior, somebody just wide open hit me in the jaw. Had to get my jaw wired. And I didn't have to fight them at all. Everyone else just jumped over and beat them up. They were like, we can't afford for you to get in trouble. You have to get out of here. We can't afford for you to get in trouble. And so it's interesting that in that instance, my support system might be some outside looking at some of the people that other people consider bad, but in that instance, that were the people that made sure I stayed on the straight and narrow and got me where I needed to be. It wasn't like it was older people, it was my peers that say, hey man, we know that you're going to do the right thing, get the hell out of here. And so for you, if it's a spouse, a brother, a sister, a cousin, a homeboy, a homegirl, if it's a Facebook group where you got to report in every day and say, we're going to do the 90-day challenge. What is your support system that when you lose focus on that 365th day, you're like, man, I ain't doing it today. Who is the one that's with both ankles deep, foot in ass, saying, let's go get it in? So for this right here, I look forward to, your answers, your comments, seeing who pushes you and drives you besides yourself. And for, Dave, Camerica Muscle, I don't, do any editing or anything on this, but hey, I appreciate the shout out, man. I appreciate the love. Just let me know you watching and looking. And I'm gonna put a link up here as well as the eye in the corner, so you can go ahead and click on that and check him out. So it's basically, his channel is like, it's a lot of stuff I guess I haven't let on that side of myself either. Bodybuilding stuff, geeky stuff, comic books, stuff like that. I like stuff like that as well. So if you're into hardcore bodybuilding, he has to interview bodybuilders, work out, to show some of his footage at him at Comic-Con, all that stuff. Go ahead and hit the link below. If you're on mobile, go ahead and hit the eye and check him out. And I appreciate the love, man, and happy birthday. And for everyone else, as usual, Davinci Mafia, we don't break fingers, but we need those thumbs. So I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this video. Anyone you see on this channel on Facebook and Twitter, but follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Andre Smith for Davinci Fitness, and I'm out.